Guys, so we're out again up in the Campsies this time for a couple of nights out with the Bobcat. I've got a bit of a long weekend, Monday off work, so I thought I'd make the most of it and get myself out into the hills for a wee bit of wild camping. Nice view from up here. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to make out with the wide angle lens, but behind me there you can see right across to Loch Lomond and the Arrocher Alps. I'm heading up into that wee gap there where I'll find a camp, but I've got a bit of a steep pull to go up now. That's Drumgoyne behind me there. You might remember that from my last video when I was up here. But anyway, I'm gonna get up this last pool. It's hard going. I've got a heavy pack. I'll spin you around and you can have a look. I've for some reason, well, it's because I'm out for 2 days, I've taken 20 kilos in my big pack. Whew, hard going going up that hill. Probably overkill, but I'll be glad of the stuff once I'm set up and whatnot. Like I say, 2 days supplies, 2 days beers as well. So I'll see you up there. Right, well, that's the Bobcat up now. Thought I'd get the tent up before I did anything else, just so I've got a bit of shelter. It's a bit cold up here, beautiful though. Lovely view over there, out over to Loch Lomond and the Arrocher Alps beyond. Yeah, delighted with this pitch. It's pretty much where I was when I was at the Campsies the last time, but I'll be going a wee bit further tomorrow, so I need to go and get some water now. There's a stream not too far from the tent, so see you shortly. I've just had a wee bit of broccoli and cauliflower soup, so I've warmed up a bit. It is very chilly up here on the hill. I'll show you that we're all set up. A few beers there, that's what contributed to my really heavy bag. I made the soup on the wee X-Boil. It's a cracking bit of kit. Boiled no bother, and it's a wee bit gusty here as well. Absolutely beautiful views out behind me across to the west. There's a fairly cold northwest wind coming in though, but tonight I just want to get in the tent, chill out, listen to the radio and have a couple of beers. Well, that's me warm and cosy inside the tent. Just had my dinner, some delectable noodles and beef jerky. If I change the habit of a lifetime. Delicious. Enjoying a wee grapefruit beer here now as well. The views from this pitch are absolutely superb. Last time I was here it was fairly clagged in and misty, and I couldn't see really very far down the hill, but yeah, could see right across today, and I wasn't expecting weather like this. I was fully expecting it to be cloudy and drizzly. That's what the forecast was anyway, but yeah, as you can probably see from the footage, you see right across to the west, you know, over Loch Lomond and beyond. It's cold though. Clearish skies meant it's cold. I think it's saying it was 6 degrees or something like that down in Killearn, but obviously with the wee bit extra altitude it'll drop a bit, so I'm guessing it's probably about 3, feels like 3. But anyway, I'm just going to finish this beer, then stick a podcast on or listen to a bit of the radio, a wee dose of rum as well, but I'm saving that for tomorrow. Like I say, I'm out for 2 nights, so take it easy on the drams tonight, and I'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. That's 8:15, decent sleep, got up about 7:20, something like that.
Just been chilling out in the tent, listening to a wee bit of the radio. Gonna make a coffee now, I think, and think about packing stuff away. I'm in no rush this morning, so I'm gonna be spending another night out in the hill. Usually I'd be wanting to get everything packed away and get back down to the car to get home, but like I say, another day out in the hill. I'm looking to get to the top of Earl's Seat, which is the highest point in the Campsies today. It's not far away, but you know, something to do. But like I say, I'll give you a wee tour around the tent once I've had my coffee. I'm just going to get the brew on now. Okay, let's get this kettle on. So I'll pop some fuel on the wee X-Boil. See, it lights fairly easy there. They've got the windshield and pot stand. You see little clips on the side of the windbreak here. They just sit nice on the windshield, and that forms a bit of a pot stand. Get the water on now. Excuse me, still early morning. And that's on there now, fairly secure. Give it a bit of a wobble, no hassle. That's the water on a good rolling boil now, and that's taken 11 minutes since I put the pot onto the stove. No bad. Well, that's me pretty much packed up now. Just the tent to take down, and I'll be heading up over that hill in that direction, heading for Earl's Seat. Just having a wee coffee before I head off, and before I put the tent away, I'll show you the modifications that I did to the tent, and also wee extra ones that I didn't show you in the Bobcat modification video. So anyway, I'm going to get a brew and I'll speak to you shortly. Okay, so we'll have a wee look at the modifications I've made to the Bobcat. You can see I've swapped out the guy lines for some thicker 6mm paracord. Not for adding strength to the paracord, to the guy lines. I think much of a muchness, but it's just they're a bit thicker and easier to handle when you've got cold hands. And on each of the guy lines I've put on line locks. And at the back end of the tent here you can see the tie outs. There they are, in place. They just pull the fly sheet away from the inner, stops them touching. You know, if the fly sheet's wet, then it can touch, without the tie outs, it can touch the inner and lead to the inner getting damp. Now, what I would say, I didn't mention in the video when I actually fixed these on, is see when you're tightening them, don't over tighten them. They're not really to add rigidity to the tent against the wind. It's more just to pull the fly sheet out. The centre one, yes, you can fire a load of tension onto that. It's sewed in, but I think a few people have done the modification with the sticky tie outs, and they've tightened them too much, and that's sort of made them fail. So we'll just go around the tent here. See the line locks. Swapped out all the guy lines. And there we have it. Basically all I've done, hopefully you'll be able to see that, is where you would usually clip on the four corners of the floor of the inner onto the fly. I've swapped those out for carabiners, which will be there permanently, because I never really take the inner away from the tent, so when I'm putting it up it'll be permanently connected, and I've done that on all four corners. Don't know if you can make it out there, but yeah, it's a handy thing to do, because they do seem to come loose just using the provided hooks. There you go, that's where the tent was, right in the middle of your screen. As always, leave no trace. Well, that's me reached Ballaghan Tops.
you can see on the sort of right hand side that dark hill. I was camped over the other side of that and another hill, so I've been walking a fair bit. Reached this cairn here. It's been pretty tough going. You can see the sort of dark edge of the hill in the middle of your screen. About a mile or so past that I've camped at last night. It's been up and down and up and down and up and down. Like I say, there's the cairn. You're getting beautiful views, like looking west. That's Loch Lomond, you can see in the middle of your screen there. All the way around, right over towards the east. I'm going to try and get up to the high point there. You can see the dark hill, the highest point there, that's Earl's Seat. I'm going to try and get up there, but there's no water or anything up there, so I'll not be camping up that way. I'll have to come back, so yeah, still no idea where I'm going to camp yet, but all good. Right, well, after much huffing and puffing and following my arse a couple of times with this heavy bag in the slippy grass, oh, we've made it. There we go. Earl's Seat, highest point in the Campsies. Don't know how much you'll be able to make out in the middle there, but that's Glasgow. Shiny bit. And there we are, looking east. Back to the trig point. Excellent. Okay, I'm shooting at the sun a wee bit, but right in the centre of the screen there you can see a wee glint. That's a stream. There's not many of them kicking about up here, so I'm going to aim for that. I think it runs off to the edge, but that's right on the path, and I don't want to camp right on the path, so that wee glint is kind of where I'm aiming for. Right, well, I've made it to where I think I'm going to pitch now. I didn't go to where I said I was going to go at the top of the hill. It was just too boggy trying to get there. So I've ended up not that far from the path. I'm not on the path, but I'm handy for water. So I'm just going to get the tent up now. Right, well, that's the tent up. There's the view. I'm just going to go and see about getting some water. There's a bit of a burn just here. That'll do nicely. Well, that's another job done. Got the water, it's quite peaty looking. Filter it though, no problem. There's the Bobcat. Not too shabby a view. Well, that's 5:45 now. Sunset's at 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna get into my bag. Temperature's fair dropping, so I'm gonna get into my bag and put on some dinner, enjoy a couple of beers and a wee drop of rum. Right, see you in a bit. Just a quickie. The Bobcat, I think you know how much I love this tent, but we've even got
running water in here. Can't be bad. Anyway, this doesn't stay up the whole time, it's just when I'm filling my vessels. Anyway, I'm going to empty another vessel of beer shortly. So if I don't speak to you in the next wee while, I'll speak to you in the morning. Cheers now. Right, well, that's me all packed away. You can see maybe in the middle of the screen there, a wee flat bit of grass. That's where I was pitched. Everything's put away. Got about a couple hour walk back to the car in that direction. Onto the phone now. The GoPro's batteries have died, so yeah, losing a bit of height now. That's Drumgoyne you can see in the centre of your screen, and we've got a bit of low-lying cloud there, and if you can make out the wee village on the right hand side of your screen, that's what I'm aiming for. That's where the car's parked at Killern, and yeah, you can see Loch Lomond and the Arrochar Alps in the background. As I was saying, the GoPro batteries they're all dead. I don't know if I need to renew those. I don't know if well, I must have a shelf life, I suppose, but I'm going to sign off here. That's Drumgoyne in the background there, and I'm heading in that sort of direction over my shoulder there. So if you watched this far, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Cheers now.